All right, hello and welcome, YouTube. We are still doing our just live recording today. Let's wrap it up with a Hellas run. Prelude off has been fun. 14 Generations is just good. This is the first run we did today. Phobolog Mining Guild. And it's garbage, so I said I would do this earlier, and then we never had to. Let's do a little bit of re-rolling. Hellas, we're back. Something different. Point Luna, you're going to steal my heart. You're going to steal my heart. Point Luna, universal discount. City placement isn't perfect, but... I mean, we're going to do this. This is great. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Potentially... I don't know what people's thoughts on are this. It gives you the steal and plant back. 2 1-point animals in the starting hand, though, that we don't want to grab is kind of sketchy because it means we probably won't get them later. Probably won't get them later. And let's just start... This is actually a little bit tricky. We have no earth tags, by the way. But what I'm wondering... Like, where am I putting my research outpost? And am I playing research outpost turn 1? Because we're not going to play any cards after it that give us any value. And asteroid mining is playable now, and that's $3 worth of value. So I think we're going to play this. We're going to give up on the $1 discount on it. And we're going to go to the next gen and see what happens. This is a lot more playable. Again, we hit that problem where playing the discount card is too expensive. Is there something we can do about that? We can put it down where resources are. We can go grab like another titanium. Really, the thing we need most is steel. And we can get it this turn. But it would make more sense to get house printing. Because then you're playing one card, you're missing out one discount, but you're getting, steel production. Granted, you could also go for the 7 and 18, but we don't have enough for that. So it's an interesting start. I think that unless we're playing house printing, this is another pass so that we'll have as much money as possible next gen to make the best decision. All of these cards are about steel, absolutely. So when we place our stuff down, we're going to go for the steel. Now, Miranda Resort is funny because we have an Earth tag, but it's the only one we've got in all games. So if I grab all these 3 cards, I think we're actually finally ready to start playing some things. I'm still going to take the discount. We're going to get our discount card. Let's play it for 2 steel over here. We'll probably put another city next door. Then, $9 to get an energy is pretty legit. And then we need steel. So let's get this. Great. We're in a good spot if we can get some frickin' cards. These are some freaking cards. These definitely count. The only question for me now is, do we care about an Ox bump? And I don't. Ox gang, get out of here. This card gives us a card draw. Ganymede Colony, good to know. More energy is required for the underground city, but also Industrial Center gives us a steel production, and I think that guaranteed steel production is better. Because a steel production right now, like, we know we want to build building cards. Like, we have a lot of them to build. This stuff is incredible. Yes. Yes. What are we going to do this time? I don't have enough to buy another steel income that way. Imagine we got advanced alloys. Wouldn't that be something? But I think we can afford to get the energy this time. It's a little bit slow. We're going into Gen 6, and we don't really have that much terraforming happening. But hey, we're getting good cards. We're getting very good cards. Nitrolithic Moss, do we care? I don't know that we do. I think we want to spam some science. Let's grab the good cards. Throw down our underground city. And then just go to town on science, right? Because then we're going to get the discount, and then everything's going to be good. Everybody's going to be jealous. This has 2 adjacencies with our existing city. I think this is like where you go. And then when this fills out with plants, you put your greeneries in here. So what did we need to do to get our science off the ground? We have 2 science. We need to get to 5. We can buy this with titanium. We can buy this with our money. It would be lovely to get an ocean with it. And there's the physics complex for a bunch of energy. I think we're in a great spot. I mean, 3 heat bumps here, another heat bump there, 3 oceans, late game ocean. Like, we haven't terraformed the planet. We have 4, like, literally, let's just, like, halfway through Gen 6, we have 14 TR. That's like nothing. We've got -1 income. That's not good. We've got some metals. Fine. We've got a little bit of heat. Sure. And our effects are card draw from Point Luna and $1 off everything. What is our value? Our value is that we've been picking up monster cards. Like, we've got good cards to pick from. So absolutely, I think we're in a good spot despite that. And look at that. Mars University. Fuck. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. A terraforming card that uses steel. And Heather is pretty awesome. We're just going to struggle to get enough money to play all this stuff. But it's too good to pass up for sure. So what is the card that we can cycle is the question. Because I honestly think the card that we're going to cycle is Physics Complex. As much as I love Physics Complex, we just don't have it, man. We need to, like... We have a lot of good cards, but we don't have an engine right now where we would ever be in a position to give up what would be a heat bump the next gen. So that's gone. Even Power Grid doesn't change that for me. So now we're at 3 science tags. Ooh, that's interesting. Deimos down early. How do we feel about an early Deimos down? We give up on this discount, though, and it gets us steel that we put into the GHG factory. I'm not sure that that's... Like, $3 worth of income is good, but why not just wait till next turn when we'll have $2 off? We basically get the same. And we maintain our flexibility and our money. So let's wait. Let's just get that. That's fine. And then our titanium builds up 1 more turn. We maintain the flexibility. This is tricky. I'd love to grab both those science tags, but I'm going to give up on artificial photosynthesis because we're going to get so much from mass converter. This, we can play using some of our steel, so it's actually easier to get out than you would expect. We don't have any energy income this turn, but we're going to have a bunch once we get mass converter. So we play this. Card cycle. I didn't even think to grab an extra card, but I guess it's going to be Power Grid. Now we're in a dev is better because of steel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because of steel. Yeah, Rossoneri. Totally agree. Better because of the steel that allows us to play it now. I'm just looking at this and thinking, like, we're going to get 2 card cycles right now. And generally, the next card I would cycle is Heather. But absolutely not, because I want the... I I want to get nitrogen-rich asteroid now. So I think the biggest thing to do is to actually cycle Ganymede Colony and Miranda Resort. We never got the Earth tags, and going for a Jovian strategy seems not actually that hot because we've failed to get like enough production that we can get all this stuff off the ground. Like we're just behind to be going in for a point intensive strategy. So there we go. We got our discount. We got our energy. Oh, I didn't mean... Gosh darn it. I meant to do toll station on the second cycle. We didn't have to get rid of our points per Jovian. Probably better that we did, but... Anyways, we didn't have to. We have 9 titanium. What are we doing? Deimos down gives us 2 heat production. It's not a breakpoint, but it is nice. Convoy from Europa we could play. We would get, 2 titanium back. Let's hold on to our oceans because we could still get Arctic algae. Let's get the Deimos down. That'll get us some steel. We're in a decent spot. And now we just pass. Mining rights. I love it. Some Earth tag for some cycles. Very good. We could play design microorganisms, but it's just too expensive. And quite frankly, if we got a plant tag, we'd just be so much better off. Business network, cartel. Wow, so cool. Now I'm like kicking myself, but I'm not actually kicking myself because there's no way we could have known. Let's go grab... What are we going to grab? Let's do this bit of titanium grabbing. And then from that, we can put down a steel production. Big D. Big Deimos. Absolutely right. And then titanium mine. Well, before playing titanium mine, should look. Normal mine. Is that better than playing... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. I was going to be able to get 3 income from cartel and a card draw, but we can get that next turn and still get a mine this turn. We're going into Generation 10, which is a little bit scary, but the heat isn't so bad. We've got a lot of great events. This is awesome. Really good. And this is great late game. So let's grab all this crap. I mean, 12 bucks out of our 22 is pretty steep for price, especially when we're drawing another card. Satellites, not bad. And we're looking at another card. Oh, discuss, discuss, discuss. We have 7 titanium. We could buy the energy card. Then we could buy the satellites. I don't know how many space tags we have. Could also buy the mining area right now. Ugh, what are we doing? Do I want this? This offsets cartel again. I think it's worth it though. Because it's... Yeah, alright. It's fine. How much... We did have space tags. Okay, that was what I was worried about. I was like, I don't actually know how many space tags we have. But, like, that's fine. So more energy is more heat as far as we're concerned. Big no. Yeah, sorry, Ross or Nary. I was too slow on the comments there. They just updated a little bit late for me. Put a steel into this. And then grab this income. Again, it put off cartel another turn. But cartel is still going to be worth playing because we're going to get a card draw from it. That's the last 1-point animal. We don't have any microbes. Are there plant tags? No, there aren't any plant tags. The plant tags is what we need. So please, plant tag, sabotage, no. Plant tag, plant tag, plant tag, Martian survey. It's so frivolous. But like, right now, let's talk about this. With Protected Valley and Heather, we have enough. And we have 11 steel. So this is pretty much free. Heather's pretty cheap. We would almost have enough to play nitrogen rich. But we won't have enough. Like there's no world in which we will have enough. Oh, so what do? We play Martian Survey. We keep drawing for cards, looking for better until the game is over and we haven't gotten anything. Though water splitting plant is not something I actually hate. There's some value there. Let's grab plant production or plant like water stuff. That gives us the water splitting. I think we have to water split. I don't want to, but we like have to. We'll cartel for a card draw. Don't care about that. We have a lot of bad cards now. Water splitting, honestly, we got to do it. The heat track is looking okay. The oxygen track is not looking good at all. And then this is everything we have. I think we'd rather get Heather for a turn. And then Rad Suits. I mean, Rad Suits isn't good. We're going to lose money on it, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Open City, awesome late game card, and we have a lot of steel. Probably not good enough. Natural Preserve, I am going to grab Natural Preserve. No, the income's bad, the cycle is fine, but we have steel, and if we're not going to take Open City, we're going to take Natural Preserve, and we're going to slam it down for an ocean. In fact, that's all we're going to take. I'm not going to go risky or anything. We're going to draw a card. Steelworks. That's actually kind of funny. Let's go. 2 Ox bumpers. Ox Gang, I hate you so much, but you are bailing out this run in such a deliciously fun way that I can't be mad at you. How could I be mad at you? Like, that's great. Like, that's so awesome. And then Earth Catapult. And we're still freaking, oh man, that's just grand. That gets us a card draw. That's Lunar Beam. Why can't we play Lunar Beam? Oh, because we don't have enough money. Duh. For some reason, I thought that the -2 cost wasn't applied yet. I was like, give me that thing. Do we make enough money back with this? We spend 3, but then we get $2, $2. Comet, we definitely make enough back. I think I'd rather get the Ice Asteroid, though. Go here, you go here. Then Lunar Beam. Do we need... Wait. Do we need Lunar Beam? Why am I buying Lunar Beam? Card draw, yes. Energy, also good. What else? Anything else? Why am I buying this card? We need a nut. How many heat bumps do we need? We have 1 here, 1 here, a free 1 from the track. That's 3. We have 2 being produced. Okay, we need more heat. Easy. Ooh, yeah, because most of our energy is going to Ox Gang. Okay. I had to sell myself on why the hell we were buying these cards. All right, so now I'm really sad that we didn't go for a Jovian strategy. But at the same time, I don't think we would have enough. It's Gen 13. The oxygen track isn't there, even with 2 Ox Gang bumps. Like, it's not there. Immigrant Cities is something we can do with steel, and Standard Project is good. This is a distraction. We can't get this. Also, we never got our plant tag. Where's our plant tag? Plant tag. Yes, events. I think we've played a lot of events. Yeah. Like, where's our plant tag, bro? Like, there's this one, but like, where's the plant tag that's actually like, you know, what we need? Because we need something, and it's a plant tag, and we need it stat for this. Crappy. All right. Do we want to cycle any cards right now? Yes. Do we want to do a cheap one, or do we want to be able to buy cards? I don't know. Let's standard technology first. And we're going to get rid of... I know we can get money back on events, but we could also sell them. It does not cost it. You will get +4 heat, +2 energy, -2 money per turn twice. Yeah. So it's basically... Yeah, it's +6 heat for 14. I'm getting you, but it's also a card draw, right? Is it right? It's a card draw, so that's to me already worth it. I'd pay $3 for a card most days. So maybe it's a value of $2, and also that extra 2 energy that we don't spend. I don't know. Did we already got rid of Physics Complex, but you know I do need to do all these things, and I'm planning to lose some energy by playing Lava Tube and Immigrant City and stuff. So I don't know. In my mind, there was some sense to that decision. I don't think it was extremely just not good. I don't think we can do anything like ecological zone and stuff. I think that's a bit much. So that gives us our discounts. And then we still didn't get the science tag or wild tag. So Comet. Those city placements in the last gen might be good, but they're not gonna. They're not looking so hot right now. I'm not gonna lie. Give me a plant. That's a heat bump for pretty cheap. No cap. This is card cycle, and then using CEO's favorite project, we can up it even higher. Placements, I'm keeping my eyes open on those placements because they could still be valuable. Should have drawn a card earlier. Greenhouses, another reason to buy the cities. Microbe, not bad. Ox bump, that gets us the heat. Events going up to 10. This is a card draw as well as making a bit of profit, so it's worth talking about. But we could just wait. We're so close. If this cycles into what, like an asteroid or something, then we would be pretty happy. Let's do it. Nitrogen rich. I mean, that means that I wasted my CEO's favorite project, which makes me sad, but it still was the choice. What do we have here? Like, what are we doing? Greenhouses, lava tube. Like, obviously, greenhouses, ecological zone, the biggest benefit would have been the plant tag, right? Then we would have played our nitrogen-rich asteroid, and we would have had 4 plant income. But it's the end of the game. Like, that didn't happen in Gen 10 when we said, where's that plant tag? Where's that plant tag? So we made the most of what we could do with our other choices. Now, we have that choice. But that choice is not the same value, right? Getting 4 plant income is just not good. Sell 1 card and take 1 heat. Who would have thought Point Luna was going to do so bad? Well, I mean, we took Point Luna because of the titanium income, not even because of the Point Luna cards, because we just, you know, we've only played 6 Earth tags, but they were recent. Sell 1 card and take heat. Oh, yeah, do the heat bump, get the ocean. I mean, I was just looking at alternative ways of doing it, right? Like, you could play Immigrant City with 4 steel, you'd put it here, you'd get the $2 back and a steel back, whoop-de-doo, but you wouldn't end up better. You're right. So let's sell something. Soletta. I don't like selling cards when we have the option to cycle cards, but we have enough bad cards that we know we cannot afford that this makes a lot of sense. Getting 3 heat is not a breakpoint for us, so we'll just take the plant. Lava Tube Settlement, if we are going to play it, No, we're not. Just chill. Just chill. Just chill. Farming would be cool, but like, again, it's the last gen. We have standard technology, so we can buy standard tech, but we're not in a good enough spot right now. We need a little bit of luck here. We have enough steel that Noctis could be a differentiator for us. Heat bump, and then this heat bump. Ice cap melting. I actually forgot we had taken you. $4 back is the best. All right, so four plant. Like, we need 4 greeneries and a heat bump. We're gonna pretend that imported hydrogen doesn't have any microbes or anything else, and we're just gonna go. Right? Ross makes a good point. There is heat in the south. We're playing on Hellas, so we should remember that there are opportunities to get heat from the board. Now, I was thinking that we have a really expensive heat bump here, but heat from the board seems better. I kind of like the idea of starting for, like, you go after the plants first, right? You go here. Are we going to be buying cities? We have 9 steel. And if we buy a city, is there any reason not to go for the 2 heat? I think we go for the 2 heat with Immigrant City. Right? You go down here, you grab 2 heat. Now, are we going to be buying another city with 4 steel? I think so. It'll get us an additional plant. And of the $4, we're going to get $4 back in resources and the points. Right? Then you go here, you spend that steel. We got 10 plants. Now, if we are going to do a last greenery, it should be down here. The first thing we need to do is an ocean, I think. No, the first thing we need to do is this card. It's a lot wasted, but, you know, the fact that it has an earth tag means that we get to draw a card. And who knows, it might make a difference, it might not. Greenery here for 2 plants. Plants back matters less than money back right now. I don't think we have it, though. I think we're just a little bit shy. Because, like, we buy the aquifer. Goes here for as much money back as we can. Oh, no, we have it. We're good. Oh, baby! As long as we take the 2 heat, we're good. So we take the 2 heat, we get the heat bump, and then because of standard tech, we're good. We could also sell some cards, but... Now I'm just doing the greedy assessment, right? Like, Tundra Farming is 2 points, but you don't get enough back on it. If you buy the greenery in a specific spot, what do you get? If you buy the greenery here, you get a steel back, $3. That's $5. Sell everything, no good. Ecological zone, we could put it here. That's $4 back on it. You know, it costs $9. You get $4 back. You sell the rest, and you're good. So, like, this is actually playable. Everything else is just not playable. But I can just buy the greenery first, quite frankly. Like, it's... No, I can't. Because I'll only have $3 back. Look, I'm just going to play the ecological zone. I'm going to put it here. We get enough money back that we can green. At last. I knew the heat was there. I forgot that the heat was there, Rossoneri. But you spotted it, and that was very helpful. But after you spotted it, I didn't forget. I was like, yeah, let's go. So there we go. Big win. And by big win, I mean literally limped over the finish line. Barely got anywhere. But because of our cities, we're not going to look so bad. Like, we ended up getting 17 board points between the greeneries and the cities, which made us get up to 85 instead of being in the 70-point range. So did we terraform the whole planet? Yes, that's 1 point. Second class, did we get 100 points? Absolutely not. And then third and final, did we get 63 TR? Absolutely not. So I score this a 1 out of 3. Not as bad as you thought. Yeah, fat porpoise. No, it's not as bad as you thought. We actually got out of it. I probably wouldn't if it wasn't for the fact that Rossoneri had pointed out the heat. I may have spotted it, but I might not have. So that was very helpful. A win is a win, absolutely. The 1 point out of 3, the first point matters most. Like, matters absolutely most. Damn right. So that's really good. Point Luna is the best. Point Luna is the funnest, and it has a super high ceiling. In competitive, I would argue that Vitor can be more competitive. In 5-player games with colonies, Poseidon can get just so much money, and if Point Luna's in, they can just double up on that or something. Like, tons of value there. So a lot of corps are broken in a lot of different ways, but generally it's, Point Luna, Vitor, and Point Luna, Vitor, Manutech. Let's go. And there was not an IO. What do you know? Do you know that you won and there was no IO? Did we not win last round? I don't remember. I thought last round we actually won and got over 100 points. So we got 2 out of 3 and we played IO. So I would argue that this was worse. There was no IO and we did awful. So I rest my case. Anyways, YouTube, thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.